There is a narrative spreading in the market right now. AI is coming for SaaS. And honestly, that statement is both true and completely misleading at the same time. Because AI is not attacking all software equally. Some companies should absolutely be worried, and others, they might actually become more important. And the market is struggling to separate the two. When investors say AI will disrupt SaaS, they treat SaaS like one giant bucket. But software isn't one bucket. Let me simplify it. There is a software that creates things and there is a software that controls things. And AI will affect those two very differently. Let's talk about tools where the primary output is content. Writing tools, design platform, presentation builders, basic coding environments. In these categories, AI can directly produce the output. If an AI model can generate a report, design a slide, write a marketing copy, then part of the value of that software is compressible. This is real disruption because when output generation becomes automated, time reduces, human effort reduces, the number of required user may reduce. That pressure is logical and the market is reacting accordingly. Now let's move to a different category. Think about enterprise systems that run operations. Software that manages financial records, tracks customer pipelines, controls payroll, enforces approval hierarchies, logs every action for audit. This software isn't just creating something, it's governing something. It's infrastructure. And there is a key difference. AI doesn't replace infrastructure, it plugs into it. If an AI agent closes a deal automatically, that deal has to be recorded. If AI generates an invoice, that must follow accounting policy. If AI triggers a payment, there must be traceability. The more automation you introduce, the more you need control layers. People casually say AI native startups will replace legacy systems. That sounds clean in theory, but replacing system of records isn't like switching apps on your phone. You're talking about years of historical data, regulatory compliance, custom integrations, internal process dependencies, and enterprise-wide retraining. And here is the twist. When AI increases automation, mistakes scale faster. So the governance becomes more critical, not less. Rip and replace becomes riskier, not easier. Now let's be honest. These companies are not immune. But the pressure isn't where most people think. The real stress point is pricing. For years, enterprise software has relied heavily on seat-based pricing. More employees, more licenses, more revenue. But AI changes that math. If one employee assisted by AI can do work of 3, you don't need 3 seats anymore. That directly pressures revenue under seat-based model. That's a real headwind. But here is the important question. Who decides the business model? Not the company alone. The market does. The industry does. Customer do. If seat-based pricing stops reflecting value creation, it won't survive. Software pricing has evolved before. We moved from perpetual licenses to subscription-based models. And now we are likely moving toward usage-based pricing, transaction-based pricing, outcome-based pricing, agent-based pricing. If AI increases workflow volume, value shifts from number of humans to number of actions. And when value shifts, pricing follows. So this is not an extinction event. It's just a transition. Weak companies struggle during transitions. Strong companies redesign their pricing and align with where value is actually created. That's the difference. If AI agents start doing more operational work, transaction volume could explode. More automated approvals, more automated workflows, more machine-initiated actions. And every one of those still needs policy enforcement, permission control, audit logging, compliance tracking. The control layer becomes more important as automation increases. The role shifts, the pricing shifts, but the platform relevance doesn't disappear. It transforms. So, the smarter question isn't will AI destroy SaaS? The smarter question is this software primarily generating output or governing activity? If it generates output, AI may compress it. If it governs activity, AI may amplify it. The market is still reacting in a broad strokes. Over time, it will separate substitution risk from infrastructure value, and that separation is where the real opportunity lies. If you enjoyed this breakdown, tell me which company falls in which bucket in the comments. On this channel, we don't follow headlines, we analyze structure. See you in the next video.